Hey coach, hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you subscribe and like. We love those. Also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to become a better coach in less than $1 a day, you can do that. My mentor, my personal email address, I will help you become a better basketball coach. Go over and check it out. Let's head back to the video.
That's all you can do.
All I can do. Coach and I were laughing because we're talking about tournament time, and said, fingers crossed, tournament gods show up. Let's hope.
What if you get healthy, right, and come back from that and surprise a few teams, right?
You never know.
It's
the greatest thing. March Madness is awesome. All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops.
Coach,
I'd like to give a big shout out to our sponsors, right?
Yeah, game changer. Coaches, go to gc.com/coaching youth hoops for your free basketball app that will allow you to take stats, do live video recording, live viewing of the game. So if a parent, grandparent can't be there but wants to see the game live, they can log in, become a family member. Also, the one thing that I love that I just discovered on it as I'm playing around with the app more and more is video highlights per person, so per player, which is absolutely amazing. So they can go in and see just individual clips of their game.
I think what I usually say is it's also great. The videotaping thing it's free. It can upload it. It's like grandma can watch it in Western Wyoming, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and as a high school coach, you know what you pay for the right? For the professional version of Huddle.
Right. Yes.
Huddle.
I guess you say that.
Yeah. All right, coaches, go to gc.com/coaching youth hoops. Download it, try it out. It's free.
It's free. It is. All right. So coach, what's today's topic?
Okay, we're gonna this is a topic from our Facebook group, but I ran into this myself for years and still do, and we do a particular drill to help players not continue to do this. But coaches, hopefully you can relate to this. Imagine this: you're in a game, and your players are rebounding. You've been working on rebounding in practice, boxing out, right? But your players are getting caught underneath the net area and the rim, and that's where they're trying to rebound the ball, either offense or defense. And then right on offense, they're trying to put it back up, and they look up, oh shoot, I'm too far under, right? Or I'm right underneath the net. And what do I do in that particular case?
Okay, so first of all, why?
Why
does that happen?
I think they just lose sight of where they're at, or they get pushed underneath there if they're right. And it's a battle. It's funny because they just look up waiting for the ball to drop. It's like they're baby birds looking for mom to give them a worm with their mouth open, right? It's kind of crazy, but yeah, and it's pretty common. And
what I do is I show them, I said, is it hard to get a rebound? And I'll literally put them under the basket at the youth level. I've done this with my varsity guys. And I say, wow, this is a great rebound to get. And they go, what do you mean? I go, the ball went in. Like, you don't need to rebound the ball that went in. So I physically show them that. And you can even do that at the youth level. Like, is this where we want to rebound? Because I don't think they intuitively know what we're talking about. This was happening to us early in the season because we were getting shoved under the basket. I go, they're shoving into the basket because the only rebound you're going to get is one that goes in. And that doesn't do you any good, right? Because the basket went in. So I think you gotta physically, you have to show them that. Because I don't think sometimes they really realize what they're doing. They're doing what you said. They're going after the rebound. They're trying to get the ball. But I don't think they realize, like, well, yeah, like the ball, the only one you're getting is the one that goes in.
Yeah.
Not the bounce off or does anything else. So I think
if you think about this, coach, in the youth game too, that's the game. Meaning you're underneath the basket most of the time because they're not shooting that far out. right?
Yes.
You might be doing some mid ranges and things like that, and maybe a few threes depending on the talent level. Of course, as you get 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, maybe, yeah. But the majority of the game is happening in the paint around the rim, right? So we do this drill, and we'll definitely put it in the show notes, because I think it's one of the better drills that I've done over the years to help with this.
Okay,
And you nailed it.
Hold on. Before we do that, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor.
Yeah, gc.com/coaching youth hoops. Go check it out. It's game changer. You can
and so then you can videotape the game,
you can
and then you
videotape
can
the
see
game.
it, and then you can show them, and then grandma in Western Wyoming, like I said earlier, can see it too. Like, why is Johnny under the basket?
That's right. And she's yelling at the screen, right? Doesn't that coach know what he's doing?
What's he's yes. That's a different topic. That's a different topic, coach. That's a different topic.
That's right. Well, and the beautiful thing about the Game Changer app is you can see all the rebounds and you can physically show them, like you said, look, this is how you're getting caught underneath the basket, right? Okay, you got the visual. Is that a good place, right? You can use that as a training tool. So gc.com/coaching youth hoops.
Okay. So go ahead.
Drill. I was going to go through. Yeah, I was going to go
drill.
through a drill, and we'll put this in the show notes. You guys can go check it out. I call it. I got to maybe come up with a better name, but it's called continuous rebounding or continuous shooting, depending on which one you want to emphasize. But it's basically a 2-on-2 game, and it's a game to 3 points. And if you have more than 4 players, all the other players are outside the 3 rebounding. The coach is continuously shooting a ball. If the ball touches the ground, it's a dead ball. They kick it out. You can do a bounce pass to your partner, and it's no dribble. Okay, so basically what's happening in this drill, they're offense, you don't know who's on offense or defense. Whoever gets the ball is on offense, right? So and you played a 3. And so you're constantly boxing out and getting position away from right underneath the basket. And we literally do this if we're not doing this every day, we're doing it at least once a week if we're having 2 practices. And you get the ball, you go right back up with it. And you're working on so many things, pivoting, boxing out, going strong with the ball, not bringing the ball down on a rebound. On defense, right? I let them go a little bit harder, meaning on defense, they can follow a little bit, right? We don't want anything over the top or pushes and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, they get a slap here or there, that's okay. Because, the game, as you know, the refs don't always catch everything.
They don't. It's amazing.
Let them play through.
That's amazing.
Got to let them play through that, and it's physical. Yeah,
that's
I just did this.
That would be a hard one to do with elementary. I do it
with my 3rd and 4th grade.
Really?
Oh yeah, and I just did it the other day, and they're banging on one, and these are I coach girls too, so they're pushing on each other. They're trying to get position. They realize like, oh, I can't catch that ball under because I got to shoot it right away. And they're working on their pivots. Their partner is then getting position so they can shoot it, right? If they do get caught underneath the basket. So it helps with court awareness as well. And what that does, I think for it's a tough game and you're in until you score 3 times. So
it's tiring.
The quicker I score and get better positioning, the quicker I'm done with this game. Right. Yeah. So there's that kind of incentive, and I let them choose. If you win, you stay in, or if you win, you can come out. Right.
Like that.
And the thing that I love, they all want to stay in.
I know they do. They do. Yeah. All right. Anything else,
awesome
Coach?
Too. I don't know if you had any other thoughts on how to get them to, but I think it's just training.
No, I think that's drill. It's that training. Yeah. I think that's I don't have anything to add to that. I think that's a good training drill. I mean, it's like you gotta like, it's the visualization, and it's like
It's a combination of those
It
two
is.
things.
It's a combination of those two things. You got to drill it and you got to talk to them about it.
Yeah.
And part of it is physicality. Like at the youth level, you're going to end up with kids that look like they're 37 years old. Sorry. And it's going to be hard physically. Some of that stuff's hard physically. So you do what you do. And I always, rebounding is about positioning. It's about angles. It's about getting lower than your opponent. It's similar to playing
low man wins. I always say that low man wins, right?
Low man wins. I love that. We're going to end with that. All right. And big shout out to Game Changer, right? What's the URL, coach?
gc.com/coaching youth hoops. Go check it out, coaches. Free app.
Thanks for watching, Coach. Make sure you go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time we come back on. But you will not be disappointed with teachhoops.com. 14-day free trial. Let's go check it out. Have a great day.